Hi guys, Dean Hunt, and I'm with my good friend Mr. Martin Coburn of StrengthLeadership.com, and today we're going to be talking about strengths, finding your strengths, and the importance of knowing your own strengths. So let's start with the importance. Why do these lovely DeanHunt.com readers need to find their own strengths?
Well, I think to counter, to be honest, a lifetime of being obsessed with fixing weaknesses. You know, we can go back as early as our school years, and we all remember getting the infamous school report, walking home with it, dreading what our parents were going to say. You know, unless you had complete straight A's and everything, you know, we tended to focus on those things that we weren't so good at.
I had straight A's, so...
Well, it wasn't a problem for you, but for the rest of the world, you know, mediocre, ordinary people out there, yeah, you get a couple of poor grades, and, you know, depending on the way you were parented, of course, but, you know, they might tend to focus on, yeah, well, I know you're great at this and you're great at that, but what about these things here? What about these things here? So it starts very early off, I think, in life, and that very quickly transfers itself into the workplace. You know, managers love to point out and say, look, you know, we know you're great at this, Martin, we know you're great at that, but, you know, to be honest, you know, what about these things here? And it doesn't exactly make us feel great. We don't feel valued for what we're being great at. We tend to feel, oh, you're pointing out my weaknesses to me. What about the things I have done really well? So we kind of live in a world where we feel we need to be great at everything. And that really starts to create a problem. So what do? We start spending time on those things that, one, we're not very good at, and two, even with all the practice in the world, you're very unlikely to ever be any good at. But we have this sort of I should mentality. I should be better at this. I should be better at that. I need to please my boss. I need to please my parents. But in fact, the answer is not that. You need to please yourself. You need to get yourself motivated, and you need to be doing more of what makes you stronger. More of what makes you feel good. And that way, I think you'll add more value to yourself, more value to your team, and you'll add more value to the organisation.
So how do these guys, what's maybe one question or one thing that they can start doing to find out their own strengths?
I think the best place to start is to start to discover what those strengths and weaknesses are. And the best way to do that is think about the activities that you do day in, day out. And as you think about those activities which energise you, those activities that play to your natural occurring talents, those natural occurring strengths, those things that when you're doing them, they make you feel good. You feel strong as a result of doing them. Make a list of them, note them down. Second thing to do is to note those things down that weaken you, that drain you, that de-energise you, that you don't look forward to. And then the real challenge, the third challenge, is to make sure that you find a way of doing more of those things that make you feel good. That's the real trick.
So we're going to put that out as a question to you guys. Guys, what is your strength? What is the thing that energises you? What's the thing that comes very natural to you? Leave a comment, or else we'll come and get you.
We will do.